My beloved, let me reveal to you the power of my cross, not just as a symbol, but as the source of your total victory. When I hung there between heaven and earth, I wasn't just dying. I was administering Satan's complete defeat. Having disarmed principalities and powers, I made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them in it. Colossians 2:15. I made a public spectacle of Satan and all his demons. Think about a mighty strong man, fully armed, guarding his castle. For ages, Satan sat as that strong man, holding humanity captive, stealing their inheritance, forcing them into slavery. He thought himself undefeatable in his fortress of darkness, but I came as the stronger man. Through the cross, no earthly weapons needed, I administered his total, permanent, irrevocable defeat. He realized too late that in orchestrating my death, he engineered his own destruction. Luke 11:21. When a strong man with many weapons guards his own house, the things in his house are safe. But suppose a stronger man comes and defeats him, the stronger man will take away the weapons that the first man trusted to keep his house safe. The demons tremble at this truth. They're not impressed by your denomination or theology, but when you confront them with my victory at the cross, they shake with terror because they remember their public humiliation. Through my cross, I provided for every need you'll ever face. It's not just about forgiveness, it's about total provision. Every promise, every blessing, every victory flows from that one sacrifice. When you understand what I accomplished at Calvary, everything changes. The supernatural grace to live holy, it's yours through the cross. The power to demonstrate my gospel with signs and wonders, released through the cross. The authority to cast out demons, established at the cross. Satan works overtime to hide these truths from you. He knows his defeat was total and permanent, so he tries to keep you from understanding the fullness of what I accomplished. He wants you fighting him with your own strength, your own wisdom, because then he can defeat you. But when you stand on the foundation of my finished work, declaring what I accomplished, hell itself must bow. Every principality, every power, every ruler of darkness was stripped naked, disarmed, and publicly humiliated through my cross. Consider what happened. When I died, Satan thought he'd won. But in that moment, I stripped him of every weapon, every legal right, every claim to authority. Like a mighty warrior disarming his foe, I took everything he had. Then I did more. I opened his fortress and released every captive. All the spoils he'd stolen through the ages, I took them back. Every blessing he'd hijacked, every promise he'd hidden, all restored through one sacrifice. The cross represents my all-sufficient sacrifice. There is no other foundation for victory, no other basis for provision, no other source of authority. Everything you need flows from what I accomplished there. When you face demonic opposition, don't rely on your own strength. Stand on my victory. When darkness seems to surround you, don't fight with natural weapons. Declare what I accomplished. When the enemy attacks, don't engage him on his terms. Remind him of his defeat at Calvary. This isn't just doctrine, it's dynamic power. Each time you declare my victory at the cross, you release its power afresh. Each time you stand on this truth, you enforce Satan's defeat. Each time you claim this victory, you access everything I died to give you. Think of it. Satan's strongest weapons couldn't defeat me. His deepest darkness couldn't overcome me. His greatest attack became his ultimate defeat. Now all that victory is yours through the cross. You don't need to defeat Satan. I already did that. You don't need to overcome darkness. I already did that. You don't need to break his power. I already did that. Your role is to stand in the victory. I already won. The cross isn't just history, it's current reality. Its power isn't diminished by time. Its authority isn't weakened by use. Every demon that faces the cross today trembles just as they did then. When you minister deliverance, stand on this truth. When you fight spiritual battles, declare this victory. When you face opposition, remember this triumph. The cross is your unshakable foundation, your irrefutable evidence, your eternal victory. Don't let Satan obscure this truth. Don't let him minimize this victory. Don't let him hide what I accomplished. The cross was his total defeat, and he knows it. Now you must know it too. Rise up in this victory. Stand firm in this triumph. Move forward in this authority. For the cross isn't just about what I did. It's about what you inherited.